Hello, welcome um, to Wicked Kitchen. Today's episode is going to be pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, because I have chocolate chips left over from last week's episode when we made the cake and the brownies. So let's get started on that. I'm not making coffee this morning. I'm just going to have some orange juice first. But we will be adding a little bit of coffee to our pancakes to make them nice and mocha-y, and also add some depth to the chocolate flavor. Yeah, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Vegetation Station, and we'll get started. Oh boy. Oh no, the camera's off. Oh boy. All right, we got there. Um, this camera, I love this camera. Well, love is a strong word. I enjoy this camera's company. Um, it kills the battery if you leave it on for more than 5 minutes at a time. So I try to turn it off, and I never remember to turn it on before I start streaming. So we're gonna get started. This is kind of gonna be done in two parts. We're gonna make our pancake mix first, and then we're gonna make the pancakes with the pancake mix that we just made. Um, so to start off, um, we have 840 grams of flour. I wrote my recipe out this time, and also we have a brand new website. That's right, I was procrastinating all week, and now we finally have it. Yay! So all the recipes you've seen me make in all these episodes are gonna be on there. It's there's a link in my Twitch bio. I haven't bought the domain name yet, so it's still wickedkitchen.myportfolio.com. But if you go on my Twitch, there's a link. You can just click that instead and get the recipes. There's also some wonderful photographs by yours truly. I'm going to move the bowl out of the way so we could get to work. Okay, my little scoop is in here. Oh, you're seeing nothing but my arm. That's cool. I'm going to move this flour so we can watch together instead of you just admiring my strong muscles that I definitely have. Okay, so 840. I chose the wrong measuring device for that. I'm just going to measure directly in here. That'll be easier if I can zero it out. There we go. So we're looking for 840. This recipe calls, the recipe we're going to do next calls for 283 grams of the mix. So we're going to have extra mix left over that you could just make any old time. And I will be doing that probably tomorrow morning. Not on stream because I have to get up semi early. Because the show I mentioned last stream is closing tonight. So they have their final two shows, and then tomorrow morning, all day, we're going to be taking down the set. If you want to watch the show, the link will be on my website. Or you can go to at SCSU Crescent Players on Instagram. Okay, we're at 430 grams. Okay, 840. It's one of the reasons I love this like protein powder scoop that I've got as my flour scooper. It's just so easy to scoop mass quantities of flour when I'm making bread or something like this. Could you cut this recipe in half? Yes, but I was rushing to write this down, and I didn't want to do the conversion in my head and mess it up. So we're gonna have a lot of pancake mix left over. 840, 846, 840 on the nose. I'm a genius. Okay, I'm gonna put this flour back because we don't need it. Okay, I'm going to zero that out, and we can add the rest of our stuff, which is 30 grams of sugar. I'm not going to really measure this with a spoon. I'm just going to kind of shake this jar until we get to 30. If it goes a little... Okay, 32, that's not bad. If it goes a little over, I mean, whatever. It's okay. It'll just be a little sweeter, and we'll end up getting a nice, more golden brown than it would have without it. 9 grams of salt. Where did I put the salt? Oh, it's back here. Oh, we're also making bacon, because I feel like bacon and pancakes go together. Um, I also have that left over from the kitchen time stream. Okay, cool. We got that. A little over with that as well, but it's okay. So I didn't get baking soda. I only have baking powder. So what that means is I have to look up the conversion for if I can replace baking powder with baking soda with baking powder. Soda, baking powder. So if a recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda, we're going to use 3 teaspoons of baking powder as a replacement. That doesn't help me because it's in grams, this recipe. Um, hmm. Hmm. Um, okay. About 4 grams of baking soda is 1 teaspoon. So, what that means, I have to break out a pen so I could do this. This is the only part of cooking that's a real science because this is all leaveners and stuff. So, if this is Justin's math corner. Um, okay, I did the math real quick because I'm that smart. We're gonna do about 6. Nope, never mind. I'm just gonna eyeball it, and we're gonna see where we get. Um, yeah, let's do that. Living recklessly, gonna be dangerous tonight, today, whatever time it is. Oh boy, my scale's having a hell of a time. See, Sam, it would be big brain time, except I have no big brain, no wrinkles. My brain is smooth like a marble. Ugh, wow, my scales had it. Just over it. How's y'all's morning? Oh, never mind. We don't have time for that. The scale's back on. Okay. This is the baking powder, so I know I'm going to get that right because that's 12 grams. Oh boy, that kind of just shot out there. Okay, cool. 12. We got there. Um, and then, you know what? I'm just going to do 9 grams of baking powder. Um, aw. Sam, uh, my best friend Matt here, his family loves me. I just want them. I want them to be aware that I know this. Um, and Matt, Sam, is my dearest friend from my theater class, who's also in the shows that I've been working on. There we go. All right. Well, let's hope that works. Okay. So that's actually it for the pancake mix. This is ready to go. This is a semi-instant pancake mix. So I'm just gonna give this a bit of a whisk so I can combine all the ingredients. And then we're gonna move to a much smaller bowl to start this, at the actual pancake making process. Move that over there. Oh, hell yeah, Sam. Please send a link to the show tickets. Because I wish y'all had a shorter link, but it's like show ticks for you or something. Um, oh boy. I love the way these glass bowls look. Hate the way they sound when I'm trying to take it out. It's very annoying. But also, just for the aesthetic, I feel I need to use a glass bowl. Okay, so do the same thing we did. zero it out. There we go. We're going to do 283 grams of our wonderful pancake mix. Um, the fun thing about weighing things, you can use any uh, scooper you want. So I'm using this cup. For those of you who really know me, I love Alton Brown, and this is his recipe that I've added to. 283, okay. Oh boy, that's three. Oh, that's not good. All right, 285. That works just as well. Um, Putting that to the side. Then we're going to do 2 eggs. Well, let me measure out the things first. 56 grams of butter. That's going to be melted. Okay. 9. I'm going to use the same cup that we just used to measure our ingredients with to melt the butter in the microwave. Okay, we're getting there. 51, 62. Gosh, oh, 61. All right, you know what? I'll take that. Okay, there we go. And we're going to do that for 2 minutes. In that time, it's going to sound like World War III is going on in that microwave. And that's because butter's a liar. It'll sound like it's popping and hissing and already melted, and then you open it, it's still chunky. While we're waiting for that to melt and cool a little bit, I'm going to do the milk, which is 480 grams. So, I'm going to Okay, that was 314. Need to get 480. See all that steam and sputtering? Watch, I'm going to take this out and it's going to be all... Oh, never mind. It's very much melted. Wow. Butter called me a liar right in front of my audience. I'm just going to add the rest of that milk to get to 480. Okay. 498. I can't really take milk out, so that's what it's going to be. If it's a little runny, it's a little runny. I'm going to let this cool for a couple seconds because it will cook the eggs if I just dump it in. The eggs that I'm going to add right now. So 2 of these. Last week, I taught you guys how to crack an egg with one hand. And we discovered, although it looks cool, real waste of time. And it does nothing. So, hey, our oven's ready for the bacon. Fun fact, I started that when right before this stream started. And sometimes it'll take an hour just to preheat. Okay. I'm also going to add some vanilla and some espresso powder. I wouldn't add ground coffee to this because then you'll get fun little coffee ground bits throughout your pancakes and you'll get a nice little crunchy flavor. So I'm going to do, what is this, half a teaspoon and the same of vanilla. Now that I'm putting the recipes up on a website, I feel I have to measure things a little bit more precisely, just so that they work the next time I look at them. I'm gonna, where did I put, there's my pen. I'm just adding the half a teaspoon of espresso to the recipe list. So our butter's largely cooled. I'm gonna put it on the side here, away from the eggs, um, and then I'm gonna start stirring. We're just looking for this to come together. If it's lumpy, that's okay. We just want this to come together and not be overmixed, because then you get a real tough pancake, and that's gross. No one wants a tough pancake. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's it. Now we're gonna add our grand chips, not just chocolate chips. Grand chips. I don't know what's grand about them, but oh, you don't want the wrapper in there. Cool. And for those of you who have seen the play, these are large chocolate chips, not small chocolate chips like George's mother makes. Haha, that's a reference to the show. Um, in the first show, there's a person who is very much a loser, who talks about how his mother makes him breakfast every morning and makes him pancakes, not with the large chips, but with the small chips. And he makes a point to say that. Um, I'm going to switch you guys back over to my wonderful face cam, and we'll start making our pancakes and our bacon from there. Hi, welcome. This is my face again. I'm going to move you guys down to the stove so you can see what's going on. Wee. Okay. There you go. You got stove cam now. Once I get more subscribers / followers, I'm going to invest in this third cam so we can always have a face cam. Bacon. Let's do the bacon first. If I was going to be really fat today, I would have cooked the bacon in the pan and then used the bacon fat to cook the pancakes. I'm going to be a little not as disgustingly southern as that. Ooh, we have 4 pieces of bacon here. All right, we're just going to slap those bad boys down. Okay, there we go. Pop these into the oven, and our wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy assistant is going to take care of timing them. Alexa, set a 10-minute bacon timer.
Bacon timer, 10 minutes, starting now.
She's so good. Now I'm going to wash my bacony hands. I'm back from washing my bacony hands. Okay. If you've noticed, I've moved my trash from last time. That's because I don't want people to see all of my garbage. So we're gonna do we're gonna do a very fat thing, a very French thing. I'll say it's not fat; it's French. We're gonna do butter and oil. Oil because of the high smoke point, and butter for the flavor. My grandfather says, and that's also what the French people do. I find it hilarious. So we're just going to kind of rub it around, and then we're going to slice off that pat. Aha. I've been trying to find another like cooking Twitch streamer that I could like bond with and be friends with, and there's like 3. Well, actually, that's a lie. There are 1,000, but all of them, except for like 3, are reruns of old 90s cooking shows. Which, like, cool, not what I'm going for. So there's one, her name is Miss Molly Makes. She's based in Australia, so I'm always catching her streams late at night. She does not know I exist. However, I want to be her friend because she's so nice and so very Sorry, I'm just taking a sip of the orange juice. We're gonna wait for this butter to melt and foam, and then we're gonna start pancaking. If you were making pancakes for like a big group, I would suggest doing your bacon ahead of time and then leaving this oven on its like low setting so it could keep the pancakes warm. But since it's just little old me here, it won't matter that much. And plus, it'll give me a time to take a nice, cute little photo of the pancakes. I'm going to use a quarter cup scoop and hope that I can fit 2 pancakes in here and go from there. I'm going to grab a plate for the eventual plating that will happen. So sorry if you hear this very loud noise. That's the one. That's the very loud noise. There's also kind of cleaning up as the pan heats. Because once I sit down and eat these pancakes, I will not want to move. Matt, I have to send you the new Trixie Mattel song. It's very country. It's like yeehaw country, and it's absolutely amazing. It's with Orville Peck. Sam and I were listening to it and gay line dancing yesterday at Tech at the show. That, and then she also did a version of Cher's Believe. Had me in tears at the line at Duncan at my school. Just like sitting, like just standing there, and he's heartfelt singing, "Do you believe in love?" And I'm just like, oh, I guess, yeah, I do believe in love. I'm going to wait for this to foam a little bit more. Yeah, so you can see the bubbles are starting to form of the water getting boiled out. I kind of want this hotter so the pancakes will get nice and crispy. I'm just trying to look for a place for the where the pancake mix is going to live. I'll figure that out after the stream. I was just making sure that burner was on. Yeah, oh, so this Wednesday is our Kitchen Time grand finale, series finale. It's going to be over, kaput, done after this week. So we're doing a big old Cinco de Mayo celebration. We're doing empanadas. We're doing queso. We're doing rice and beans. We're doing a drink that I came up with that I can't remember the name of. It's going to be great. It's a special 2-hour stream. Traditionally, the episodes of Kitchen Time are only 1 hour. But since we didn't have an episode this past week, and we, what's the word? We're not going to be streaming again. We decided it's going to be okay to do a, ooh, my mother called me. Oh, she doesn't know I'm streaming. Haha. So we figured this is going to be our last hurrah. Oh, so it's a Paloma. So it's just so it's sparkling grapefruit juice and tequila. But since I'm very anti tequila, or I have not tried a drink with tequila that I like, I'll probably make it with vodka. Or I might try it with tequila and be like, oh, it's not for me. Okay, so we have our butter foaming. There's some browning happening. So we're going to go in with our pancake mix. Let's hope this works. Ooh, she's a little liquidy. But you know what? I'm going to trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the recipe. I'm going to do 2 pancakes because these are spreading a little thin. And we're gonna wait for the bubbles to form around the edges. Oh yeah, Matt, a whole EP came out as well, but they're all covers. I can't wait to call my mother and be like, "Oh, why weren't you watching my stream?" Our pancakes are pancaking, our baconing is baconing. Um, yeah, usually, um, you know what? It's time. It's time for Wicked Kitchen to introduce cocktail time. So, what do I have next? A quick little cocktail for the children, even though I'm sure none of you watching the stream right now can drink. However, I think it'll be fun. Oh no, I can't reach my. Never mind. No cocktail time. I can't reach my freezer with my vodka, so we're just gonna have plain orange juice, the way God and the Floridians intended. You can also add like cocoa powder to your mix and make it real chocolatey. I'm gonna check our bacon. Okay, they're getting there. I don't love really crispy bacon because I feel like I'll break a tooth. We also need a spatula, or if you're taking a culinary class and the teacher's a dick, a turner, which is different than a spatula. A spatula is what you frost cakes with. A turner is what you turn food with. Cool. So we have some bubbles forming. I'm gonna give it another minute and then flip. I'm suspecting, I'm assuming, because I don't have baking soda in here, that the leavening power of the baking powder um, didn't do its thing, so it's not rising as much. So these aren't going to be huge fluffy pancakes. They're going to be nice and small, little silver dollar pancakes. Yes, Miss McNeil was the culinary teacher. I forgot her name until I first started streaming, and one of the people in my class was like, "Oh, Miss McNeil wouldn't like those chops," and it brought back so much terror. I was like, "Oh, not her." Okay, we're gonna. Ooh, okay. I probably go a little longer on that. I'm gonna go a little longer on this one, and just to get some more golden brownness, but not bad. I'll say it myself. I mean, for a cooking show, I probably shouldn't be saying not bad, but for a recipe that I haven't tested, ooh,
Your
Alexa,
baking timer is
stop. Oh, she's so good. Um, but I did give her an arbitrary time, and that wasn't correct. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this other pancake. Ooh, there we go. We got some nice color around the edges. We have some chocolate chips shown through. I believe the first pancake I made didn't have any chocolate chips in them, so that's fun. Um, yeah, I'm also gonna start putting these streams on YouTube, but editing them down because I say way too much on these streams. So I'm gonna edit that out and then put them on the YouTube. uh, Probably going to be under the same name as this Twitch. If you notice, new name on our Twitch, it's now just Wicked Kitchen, uh, because I'm not streaming person like I'm not just by myself streaming, like my Twitch friend and real life friend Will, who streams video games and is a renowned homosexual. He streams by himself and like does like actual streaming things, whereas I don't. I just stream my cooking show. We're gonna pull our pancakes off and do it right in the middle. There we go. And we're gonna add some more batter. I'm gonna try to get some chocolate chips in. There we go. Oh yeah, now we're going. The first two pancakes, I believe this is a law, kind of have to be sacrificed to dial in your temperature. and I think we got there. Yeah, our pancakes are going to be real thin because we don't have that leavening agent in the baking soda. Um, I don't mind. They're, this is pretty much a crepe batter at this point, just a little thicker than a crepe batter. Um, Fun fact: when I was looking for domain names, I was like, "Oh, I'll just take Wicked Kitchen. That'll be easy." It's actually a frozen food brand that I've never heard of before, and apparently they're at like Walmart and everything. Um, I've never fucking heard of them, and they also have like all the variations. So like that Wicked Kitchen, it redirects to their website. I think another one too. It like this Wicked Kitchen also went right to them. So I have my eyes on a Wicked Kitchen. I think that's the move, or whatever this is now named. I know I renamed it. I don't remember what I renamed it to. I think it's a Wicked Kitchen, or this is Wicked Kitchen, and then like the website's gonna be a Wicked Kitchen. Okay, we're gonna move these pancakes. Ooh, there we go. Some nice browning. It's beautiful, gorgeous. They're a model. They will be a model because I'm gonna be taking photos. Ooh, beautiful. I love that. I love when things turn out like that. Um, it happens a lot when I do recipes on the show of me like, oh, I hope this will work, and then it works perfectly fine. But when I do it by myself, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make pancakes for the first time using this recipe, and then I'll be like, oh, this is a turkey now. I don't know what happened. So I was also looking for pancake recipes before I settled on Alton Brown's, um, and I have this book from like originally written in like 1987, but reprinted in 2010, which is the copy I have. And I was looking at like the drink recipes because I was like, oh, maybe I'll make a drink. There's this thing called, she calls it a Cuban orange juice, and I was like, huh, okay, interesting. And I was reading it and like looking at the recipe, and it's half milk, half orange juice, and then for some flavor, for some texture, uh, you take you put in a raw egg, and then you mix it until frothy. And the recipe says if you do it right, you won't have that raw egg taste. It's the most foul thing I've ever seen. And my morbid curiosity is begging me to try it, and I just can't bring myself to mix orange juice, milk, and a raw egg. But yeah, I need to know who this woman is that she like was like, I'm gonna write a recipe book, and I'm gonna include. Also, it sounds like a slur. Like Cuban orange juice sounds like either a slur or something very racist that they like just came up with. And if you Google it, it does not exist. They only bring you to like orange mojitos, and like there's just no record of a Cuban orange juice recipe actually existing, and it's fascinating. I'm gonna check. Oh, I almost forgot to check the bacon. Okay, we're getting there. Just a couple more minutes for the bacon that I like. I think we're gonna need to add more fat to our pan. Ooh, not no, actually. Ooh, that's really really pretty. That golden brown. Ooh, gorgeous. Um, yeah, the only problem with this kind of loose pancake batter is when I flip it, it just kind of goes everywhere. But other than that, we're getting there. Um, yeah, if you had a griddle, like one of those big like flat top griddles, this would go so much easier. You can go full diner style and just like dole it out. Um, if I didn't include the chocolate chips, I would have put this in a squeeze bottle and just squeezed it out on the pan. Um, Sam, I'm white. I don't know what. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. More. Moira Sonato. No, it's not Moira. It's Morir Sonato. I don't know what that is. I'm very white. We were gonna make horchata for next week, um, but I didn't want to fuck it up, so we didn't end up doing that. Okay, that pan. Ooh, they're conjoined. We're having twins. Oh, there we go. I separated it. Okay, I'm gonna do a big old stack because I think that'll look real nice when I photograph it. Um, yeah. Ah. Mm. I was like, oh, what's that burning my flesh? And it was the molten hot chocolate chips. I'm just trying to move these pancakes around. It was a shock. It was a surprise. Um, yeah, horchata is absolutely delicious. What is it? It's the only thing I know how to make is the thing that's similar to eggnog, rum chata, I believe it's called. Uh, Absolutely delicious. I know how to make that. Um, I've consulted with the gods, but yeah, I don't know how to make horchata, and I didn't want to attempt on a cooking show that might be seen by a lot of people. Mm. I'm realizing now. I just I burned my finger a little bit on the chocolate chips, and it's the same finger I burned a light on last night. Because that's part of my job to turn on and off all the backstage lights. And the way the props have been set up, I kind of have to like maneuver my arm in and around. And I just kind of like went to go turn it off, and I touched the light bulb by accident. And now I just burned that same finger on chocolate chips for my pancakes. Okay, pancakes. I just wanted to take a photo of the stack that I got going on. Ooh, oh, look at that. That is like, oh no, it's the quick change booths because they have the bathtub set up right there, right in front of them. So I have to like reach in and take it. Um, Talk about like a really classic looking pancake right there, just beautiful, gorgeous. Okay. Um, oh, there you go. Got my oven mitt. I'm gonna put this in a little bit longer. The first piece is done closest to me, but once you move it, it's still a little floppy. Okay, so we're gonna take these off. Oh, beautiful. Um, all right, we're gonna go in with more pancake batter. I will tell you how many this makes once we're out of batter. But right now, it's a lot. 7 pancakes right now. this beautiful stack of pancakes that we got going on. Um, just absolutely gorgeous. Here, I can just show you. I realize that instead of describing it. Come on over to Vegetation Station. Ooh, camera's off. That's great. That's a lot of fun for me. This also turns off every 30 minutes. There we go. Look at her. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Look at that. All-American breakfast right there. I'm going to go through all of this pancake batter. Because you can freeze these and just pop them in the toaster later. I'll show you back to stove cam. You can pop these in the freezer and then toast them up later. So, figure I'd do that. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and we also have all of this left. Let's say this took about 200, this is 800, so 600. I don't know, you have like 4 batches of pancakes in there, which is enough for one hungry me or 2 regular people. Or like, you know, in the movies where the dad, like the mom cooks the gigantic breakfast and the dad's just like, looks great, hon. Let me just have my coffee. Like that kind of breakfast. You can feed a family of 4 if the dad is off running to work. Trying to get my pancake stack to work out. Oh, gorgeous. I'm going to move the rest to a second plate because that's a little precarious. Knock that chip back in there. Do these are my favorite pancakes when they're at the bottom because all the chocolate chips have kind of sank down, so you get the extra chocolatey ones. As a world-renowned fat kid, these were my absolute favorite. I'd wait for these, not because they were hot, because I could get more chocolate chips per pancake. Let me check on that bacon. I'm going to turn the oven off. Yeah, beautiful. I'm turning it off, and then at the end, when all the pancakes are done, I'll pull those out, and it'll be like perfectly done. Okay, we got some nice bubblage. One of the plays that's going to be going on 2:00 2:00 today, and then 7:30 today, is about bubbles in champagne. Although I think it would also translate well to pancakes. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, gorgeous golden brown pancakes. You could also use, thinking of substitutions, I haven't tried those with oat milk. I would love to see if that would work as like a non-dairy sort of thing. You could also use buttermilk. That gives it that nice sour twang that a lot of people in the South really dig. I hate buttermilk. It smells vile. So I never touch the stuff if I don't have to. That's why my biscuits, that recipe has just regular milk. If you want these to be really thick and rich, you could use like half and half or even heavy whipping cream. Oh, we also have whipped cream in the fridge. I forgot about that. You could also do that. I just stuck with milk because I was almost out. I was out last night, and I went to go grab some. And I just grabbed that. That was just easier. There we go. All right. Okay, we're getting towards the end here. So I think we're going to do these 2, and then we're going to have one for like we're enough batter for like one biggin. One monster pancake. I think that's going to be the move. Orange juice. Gotta stay hydrated during these streams. Also, you guys don't know, but you're a part of making my Twitch dream come true. We've been streaming for longer than 40 minutes, I believe. So that means third thing off the checklist for becoming a Twitch affiliate and getting subscribers, uh, which is like stream for 7 days, stream for 8 hours, all these things. I've streamed for 7 days, and now I just streamed for 8 hours. Go us! Woohoo! A part of history. Um, we're making moves. We have a website. Um, we're gonna get subscribers soon. I can't wait. Um, yeah. Okay. We're gonna flip these pancakes. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah. Um, you can see like the first two pancakes were like really really light, and now that we're getting our groove in, the golden brown, delicious, beautiful. And they're gonna cook for a lot less time on the second side than they do on the first. Um, the first is where all the cooking is actually going to be done, and this is just setting. The second side is just setting this side that wasn't on in direct contact with the stove the first time. Okay, move that. Ooh, our like my secondary stack of pancakes that I have going on looks gorgeous. Perfect. And now we're gonna do one big old pancake. We're gonna use a spatula to make sure we get all of our ingredients out. Oh yeah, we have our a big pancake, jumbo pancake. All right, I'm gonna put that in the sink, and then take out our bacon. Beautiful. Just gonna drain the bacon on some paper towels. I don't need that. Just use a fork to kind of. There we go. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we have some pancakes already looking beautiful, nice and bubbly. Go. And last piece. Bacon. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just putting the bacon on a paper towel and making sure all the grease, well, most of the grease is kind of sopped away. All right. Let's go ahead and flip our last pancake, and then we'll plate and we can eat. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Ready? All with me now. Spirit fingers towards the camera. Oh, we did it. Good job, everyone. This is a team effort. Don't you forget it. A little darker than I want, but still golden brown and delicious, so that's all that matters. So yeah, we're just going to let this go for a little bit just to cook on that side. Then we're going to be done and taste, and then that'll be it for this episode. I think our next episode, our next stream is going to be the Wednesday stream of Kitchen Time. And it's going to be our big ol' send-off. All right, that pancake is definitely done. I'm just taking one more photo, and then I'll pull it. Okay, let me pull our little flapjack here, and he can go on our big old pile of pancakes. There we go. That works. Um, I'm just going to switch you over to our vegetation station so we can get a look at these beautiful, gorgeous pancakes. There we go. Um, aren't those beautiful? Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera on the other side, and I didn't want you to see me struggle to do that. So we can switch back over to the other side. Um, hi. Okay. So I have my maple syrup. So I'm going to put some on my pancakes. Oh, beautiful. Luckily, this weekend my roommate's with me, so I don't have to eat all these pancakes by myself, which is good. So, beautiful, lovely, gorgeous. Look at these. Look at her. Look at the material. Um, no, these are going to be extremely hot, so I'm going to try not to burn my mouth. Some syrup. Mmm. Ooh. The espresso powder really adds like a little bit of the coffee flavor, just like a touch. These are really freaking good. Mocha chocolate chip pancakes. Absolutely delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, I'll see you next time on Wicked Kitchen. Bye.